Hey everyone, Tallara here, and you know what time it is. It's time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Today's adventures have led us to more giant puddles of blood. We're outside this building here, which I don't know exactly what it is, but it is triggering a save screen. And there are a ton of dead gnolls outside. So presumably, whoever's inside killed all these guys. The gnolls are going crazy around here lately. We took on a whole pack of them ourselves previously, and now, wow, there's even more. You'd have to hope that they're on our side, but I mean, I suppose gnolls can have many, many predators. There's someone here named Buckle. A humanoid. Yeah, okay. So perhaps it was the rest of that caravan that got attacked. Regardless... let's see if there's anyone inside this building here. Just dead bodies everywhere. That is literally a head right there. Oh my, oh my. Hello? Oh, they've got it barricaded. Hello? Oh yeah, there are people in here.
You're welcome to rest here.
What's going on?
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered.
Not gnolls?
We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach. Archdevil's bootlicker.
Oh, that's who Will was hunting too.
Which means you know what the fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
Where is this devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Okay. Very well. I'll bring you her head.
May the just God guide you.
So, Will, this is the devil that you're hunting too, hey? I wonder, does the devil team up with the gnolls, do you think, or... Can I get any more information from you, Anders?
Well...
Remind me, how am I going to recognize this devil?
She only has one horn, and she looks like she could rip your arms off with her bare hands.
Okay.
Hard to miss.
Sounds like it. Got it. Hello, what do you have to say?
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though.
What happened in the cellar? What's down there?
Corpse, half rotted to mush.
Ew.
Must have been down there 10 days or more.
That definitely doesn't smell good. This is a nice place to hole up in. What is it?
It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road.
Yeah, we saw the dead bodies of the gnolls. You know, toll houses mean gold, though. Have you seen any around?
There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Thank you, Trin. Let's see what's over here, and then I'm definitely going down to the tunnel. Oh, there's a dead refugee. All he had was a piece of watermelon on his body. That's so sad. Am I allowed to loot this stuff? It won't count as, stealing? I mean, there's not much in here anyway. Destitute clothes. I think we can probably pass on that. Rags. There's a big baguette here, but who knows how long that's been there. Oh, hi.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr. Sworn to uphold justice.
What happened to you?
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
Well, I'll see what you have to trade. Just some decent stuff. Is that just a full pig's head? Yep, sure is. $7 and you can get yourself a pig's head. Alright, let's go see what's down in this cellar. Apparently a dead body.
That body's so ripe, I'd need to drink the blood with a fork.
Ew! Poor old toll collector. Looks like he's been dead for a while. The Toll House Ledger contains details of the Toll House's takings for the current year, 1492. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and the amount of gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. Yeah, okay. So there were 4 merchants with a single wagon of sundries. They paid 25 gold. Then there was a Flaming Fist company, 15 fists and gauntlet. The 100 gold fee was waived because fists don't pay tolls, they extort. Then there was a brewer and 2 guards bringing kegs to Joaquin's Rest, 35 gold. Then there were 7 farmers, no goods, no gold. Wounded, warned us to leave. He then sent courier to request extra guards or relief. There were then more farmers, too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. Then the road became untenable, and then he prepared to abandon his post. So yeah. Some bad stuff happened. We got a studded shield here. I guess this is where the good stuff's kept, the vault door. Were we able to lockpick it? No, it's impossible. Okay, so we're gonna have to try to find the key if we want to get in there. Let's take a look through all these crates, I guess. Okay, I looked through literally every single crate that was down here and could not find a key, so... Guess he didn't keep the key next to the vault door, which, I mean, fair enough. I don't know if it'll be up here somewhere. Have you seen a key?
You can relax. This place is under Tyr's protection.
Yeah, but a key, though? No? Alright. What, is it in the desk, maybe? Looks like I can't actually pick up anything from here. They consider it stealing, I think. There's a second floor. That could be a good place to keep a key. Okay, I've looked all over and alas, I could find no key. In fact, I even ended up on the roof. That's how thoroughly my search was. We'll keep an eye out. Maybe it is around here, but for now, let's go see if we can find this devil that both Will and Tyr's people are hunting. What do we have down here? Another dead toll collector. I guess there was more than one guy who worked on this location. He didn't have the key, but he did have 53 gold on him, so we'll take it. Now, she should be down here, right? Near the river? That's what they said. Hello? Any devils around here? Perhaps we'll follow these pools of blood straight ahead. They're really glistening in the sunlight. Pile of bones. All that one has is a candle. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, she's hurt.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit.
Guess
You
that's a
really
yes.
are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
She was just a tiefling forced to fight in this war in the hells.
I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But
I'm glad Will's seeing reason. He came around really quickly, actually.
Eh?
Aye. Truce.
Wow.
Karlak.
I love this. Go from enemies to friends in a matter of seconds.
And you are...
Hi, I'm Gladys.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around
She
here.
also has a tadpole in her head, which gives us another sense of camaraderie.
I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back.
What? The Paladins of Tyr are working for a devil? Well, if that's the case, let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's so to the point. I love it. This sounds like a great plan to me.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
Oh,
Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
got it. Okay, so she's gonna meet us back at camp. Let's see what Will has to say about this revelation.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. I don't have a dictionary and I don't know what a pantomime means.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Well, that sounds extremely ominous. Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Yeah, well, that worries me. Alright, well, let's set up camp, figure out what Will's penance is. We'll get Karlak into our party, and then we can go take down the fake Guardians of Tyr.
Moving ahead. Like that'll fill my pack.
Oh, sweet. Just as I was about to set up camp, look, the toll collector's key. It's just right here.
Might open the toll house vault.
How did it get down here? I have no idea, but what a stroke of luck that I noticed it. Alright, we'll rest up. And then we can go investigate that vault, too.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Who's coming? What the? Is that a devil?
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Why is she mysteriously sexy?
Anyone but her.
You know her too, Karlak? Just who in the nine hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Okay, this is a big plot twist. Will is working for a devil? The devil told her to kill
I've taken more
Karlak?
shits than you, Mizora, and at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
Okay. Will, why didn't you tell me that you were working for a devil?
He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring.
That's why I'm so surprised. Why would the Blade of the Frontiers make a pact with a devil? He was so desperate for power?
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Well, this seems like a bad deal. No wonder Will was so passionate when we met the other devil. Oh my god! She transformed him! Is he a devil now? Those are some sick horns.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Wow, okay. We have a lot to unpack. Let's start with Karlak. How do you know her?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his.
Guess he really is a good guy after
A
all.
long time since someone stuck their neck out.
Even though he made a deal with the devil. He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. What's the story?
Mizora said you fit the criteria. No, I'll start with you and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose.
That's why she wants to kill you.
Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down. Mizora was delighted.
Okay, do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Okay, I've got more questions. How'd you end up fighting in the Blood War anyway?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Alright. About those paladins you want us to confront.
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good.
She really doesn't hold her words, does she?
Not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Ah, okay. Mizora said you fit the criteria for Will to hunt. What does she mean by that?
Help me kill those paladins of Tyr, and I'll tell you. A bit of good gossip for your good help.
Alright, fair enough. I'll do anything for the piping hot tea. Alright, come on, we're heading out.
You're gonna have to tell one of the others to scram if you want to make room for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll do that first. What do you got to say, Asterion?
There you are, my friend.
He wants something from me. Are you drunk?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear.
Oh.
He took a little of my blood.
I didn't realize he could get blood drunk. You seem happy. No need to drink humanoid blood then.
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either. They're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
So focus on that aspect. Sounds delicious.
It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
That's right, you're free now. True, you can start over. You can be better than what he made you.
Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More...
Where are you going with this?
Oh. You meant be kinder.
Yes.
Pet bunnies, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
What the hell, Asterion? You think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
Do you want to be just like your master? Power corrupts, you know. You do well to remember that.
Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun.
Wow, there's no getting through to him.
Centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Alrighty then.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I know you're feeling so chipper this evening, but I think it's better if you stay here in camp for a while.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Sorry. Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work.
Exactly. Is it so bad when you put it like that? I need to make room for our badass new tiefling. Come on, we're heading out.
Hell yes.
And now we need to talk to Will. Oh, and Gale? You alright over here, bud?
Oh, you'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
Ouch. I might have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Yep. Let's see. I'm going to give you this scimitar that I picked up.
Thank you.
That should hopefully help you feel better.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone for now, Gale. Hopefully you'll feel better. Gotta check in with my other troubled friend, Will, who now has literal horns.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I mean, what did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years.
You were the one lecturing me about Raphael earlier.
It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
And that's easy to say. So let me guess, this pact is what caused the rift between you and your father. He wasn't very approving of you making a deal with the devil.
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, unforbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
All right. As long as you feel strongly about that. He actually doesn't seem that upset about having horns. I mean, I guess when they look that cool. Anything else you can tell me about all this?
Well met.
I've got questions. So, how does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places.
Oh dear.
But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
A fiend who's been touched by the hells. I don't know what to make of it.
Then I'll fight ever harder, be ever stronger, till my deeds eclipse my appearance. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
I like the positive attitude he has, even though he's been turned into a devil. He's like, I'm not gonna let this stop me, and he really is firm in his belief that he made this pact for the greater good. So, you know, you should try to get out of the pact, though.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
I mean, there must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Well, we can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
I mean, you willingly disobeyed her when you realized that Karlach wasn't actually a devil, so I believe you in your good intentions. This is just all sort of a lot to take in. While we're here in camp, I feel like we haven't checked in with Shadowheart in a while. We've talked to like everybody else, but not her, so let's see what she has to say about the plethora of things that have been happening around here lately.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
I mean, I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Oh, well, she doesn't actually really want to talk about anything. How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Alright, well, guess that's good. Glad to know she likes me. Alright, let's get some rest. We got a big day tomorrow. Fighting off some fake paladins of Tyr. And getting revenge for Karlach. Sweet dreams, everyone! Alright. We are rested. We are ready. Will has some intimidating horns.
That might be worth a look.
Good to know. We will dig that up after. But for now, we have revenge on the mind. Just up over here. Into the toll collector's booth. Hi, I'm back. I brought a friend.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Oh, they're afraid.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
I don't believe you, fake Tyr. Let's assess. You can say, you can drop the act. I know you're servants of Zariel.
Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
He's putting on a pretty good show here. Look, enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore.
Oh, there we go. All right. He kept up the act for a while and was actually pretty convincing, but there you go. He dropped
You'll
it.
soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Holy shit, you tell him, girl. Goes to show, it's the same thing as the issue that they had in the Emerald Grove, right? Tieflings are not devils, just because they have red skin and horns. Alright, so we've got to kill these guys now, which is all good. Shadowheart, you get in here. We're gonna do, invoke duplicity. Get some fake Shadowhearts over there. Or a fake Shadowheart, I suppose. And we will... Oh! I didn't realize using the Shield of Faith would disrupt my illusion. Oh, that's lame. Okay. Hate that for us. Will, I'm gonna get you to climb this ladder to get the high ground. And then from here... Really? You can't hit him from here? What about... Oh. Well, that's lame. I really thought we would have a good vantage point from right here, but apparently I can't hit anyone. Oh, here we go. I can hit her, but... Huh. Well, never mind then. Karlach is angry and she is ready to fight. Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. Oh, she can't quite get there. She doesn't have enough movement. What about, we'll hit Frenzy. And now... We still can't quite reach him, so we're just gonna have to shoot with the crossbow. But that still worked. Nice. Critical miss. Oh, critical hit. He followed up the critical miss with a critical hit. That's insane. Okay. Really bad luck on our behalf. Let's try to hit him with Dissonant Whispers. Ah, he's so high level. He has an Aura of Protection. I can't even hit him with anything. I'm just gonna have to hit him with a Piercing Strike, because none of my spells were gonna do any damage. But that did some. Forgot about her out there. A little bit of backup. Oh, is she running away? Where, ma'am? Unsure where she's going. Hellish Rebuke! With some cutting words!
I shall prick thee.
I shall prick thee! That's pretty iconic. Alright, so Will, can you hit anyone from up here now? You can hit her now. We're poisoned, so we have disadvantage, but we have high ground. So those two things sort of even out. I love the sort of blast effect that has. Just send her flying. Alright. Frenzied Strike. Reckless Attack. Let's do Reckless Attack. Oh my god, what? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that is, though. They're so easy to, like, misclick in battle and just have things go wrong. Thank God Gladys had the lucky dice. Otherwise, she might have gotten killed there, just like Shadowheart did. Alright, let's finish this guy off. Good job, Glad. We love you. Heal yourself. And then let's head over here. Cutting words. Gladys's tongue is literally her best weapon. Oh! Why would you run straight up to where Will is? I guess she wants to get in close for an attack? Alright, Will. Seriously? Missed this gal who's standing right in front of you? That's unfortunate. Nice. Now we can enrage throw. Can I throw Gladys at her? I could, if my path wasn't interrupted. I could throw Gladys. There's nothing else here to throw. Can I throw Shadowheart? What's my range on my throw? Too heavy. Oh. Alright, well that's all we can do for now, I guess. Nice.
This isn't good.
Whew. You're hitting us hard. Alright, let's finish this. 49, 25. Why do we have disadvantage on everything? Alright, this is our highest probability. There we go. 8 damage. Drink a potion.
Yes.
Karlach, let's go do some damage. I'm still sad she didn't get to throw Gladys, but you win some, you lose some. Nice. Can I throw something at you now? I just really want to throw something at this point. Yeah, throw a barrel. Shah! Nice, it knocked her prone too. Very nice. Alright, Will, finish it off. Very nice. That's my boy. And Karlak, you want to be my girl? Yeah. Good job, everybody. All right. Karlak, you're gonna need to help out your friends here. Thing is,
Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Makes sense that her hair is literally on fire because girl has a lot of rage. Easy, Karlak, those flames are getting big.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
What are you gonna do? Oh, I think she's gonna burn the place down. Okay, everyone. Oh, God. Oh my God. Everyone is dying. Will? Can you get the team out of here before we die? Karlak, chill out! What is happening? For some reason, I like can't control Will. I can only control Karlak and just watch her fucking burn the place to the ground. Will. Okay, maybe I need to disconnect. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Now, Will, can you res our friends before Karlak burns them? You alright? Jeez Louise, Karlak, that was nuts.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Yeah, and you killed me and Shadowheart.
Lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Badass but scary. Slightly mad, to be honest. Are you alright?
Who? Me? This is the best day I've had in years.
Glad to hear it.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart.
Oh.
Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus.
No, that's not good.
Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's say
Little fourth wall breaking there.
after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I think I know exactly who they were talking about. I wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith. He's in the Emerald Grove.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Alright, well, we'll try to find him, but for now, I need to help poor Shadowheart, who is literally dead in the pantry. Goodness gracious, Karlak. Alright, well that was a bit nuts, but we got rid of the fake Paladins of Tyr. We can loot their bodies. Speaking of, we should be able to loot Anders' body for that sword he promised us. Yeah, there it is. Sword of Justice. Ironic now that he was using that. Alright guys, we'll call it a day for now. We met a brand new friend in Karlak who definitely took us for a bit of an adventure here, taking out these fake paladins. Unfortunately, some of her friends were in the line of fire, and so we're definitely going to need to see what we can do to fix her infernal engine, because she is definitely running a little hot. But in the meantime, we will catch our breath and rest up. We've got to explore the vault downstairs now that we have the vault key, and then we'll probably head back to the Emerald Grove to see what help, if any, we can give to Karlach. But for now, that's it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys back here again real soon.